What's up, kids? Christopher Rausch, No Excuses Coach. What's up? Another walk and talk. Joined by Ozzy. Where's up, Ozzy? Ozzy's been having shoulder pain, so I took him to the vet, got him some medicine, and so we're taking him out on a test walk right now. So I thought I would do a Facebook Live and just see what's up. See how you guys are doing. Happy Hump Day. Whether you're here in the United States or across the world, I love you people. I love you. Black, white, straight, gay, tall, short, Republican, Democrat, vax, anti-vax, Trump, no Trump. I love you guys. I love you guys. Together we are humanity. We are humanity. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about today. Number one, I want to strongly encourage you. What's up, Barry Dunford? I want to strongly encourage you, if you've been one of those many people who have been following me for quite some time, hearing me talk about this book that I've been writing. The book is coming out. The book will come out September, October this year. And I definitely want to make it a #1 bestseller. And to do that, I need you. I need you guys to help me. And the way we're going to do that is you're going to go over to itsjustyouandmekid.com. Itsjustyouandmekid.com. Go there, get on the priority sales list, and you'll be notified when it's coming out. And not only that, to help me make it a bestseller, anybody who buys it on that first day is going to get a ton of extras. Like a ton of extras. You're going to get to, I'm going to schedule a live Zoom call where you can ask me any questions about the book after you've read it. You can ask me, hey, what happened with this? Or what did you think about this? Or why didn't you do that? Because I know when I read an autobiography that I would love to go back and talk to the author for about an hour and be like, well, what happened here? And you didn't explain it here, and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to give away 5 coaching sessions with me. So I'm going to put everybody's name into a hat, or however I do it, and 5 people will get an hour coaching session with me free. You're gonna get access to missing stories and pictures that aren't in the book, so you're gonna get that, a whole bunch of other shit. And that's just my way of saying thank you for helping me support the book. What's up, Teresa? Thank you for joining in. So yeah, it's justyouandmekid.com. Go there, put your name on the spreadsheet in the form, and it's just your name and your email, and then we'll send you some periodic updates and let you know, hey, it's gonna be for sale on October 14th. Let's all go buy it. So thank you for that. And I want to talk about today perseverance and resiliency. It's something that I've known for, given the fact of what I've been through in my life and how I continue to keep going, irregardless of whatever pain I'm in, whatever setback I have. I just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And people tell me like, well, Chris, it must be nice to be you. And I just wanted to let you guys know, it is nice to be me, thank you. But each and every one of you, whoever's watching this, listening to this, wherever you're at in the country, you have it within inside of you. You do. You do, I promise you. I have gotten it out of the toughest people with the biggest excuses. I've gotten it out of them, right? You just got to start putting one foot in front of the other. Most people are sitting there standing in this place of safety and certainty and comfort and predictability. Oh, as long as I do this, then I know what the outcomes are, and I don't have to worry about failing and making mistakes or looking like an idiot. As long as I do this, then I'll be okay. But you didn't come here to have this experience to be okay, did you? Well, I had an okay life. What the hell is that? You want to come into your life thinking, holy shit, all those chances I took, all those failures I had, all those successes I had, all those loves that I had that I lost, all those experiences, man, that was life. But sadly, so many people get to the end of their life, they're like, is that it? God, I wish I had to do it all over again because I would do it so much differently. You don't know what you don't have. You don't know what you got until it's gone. And I've talked to a lot of people who have cancer, who have had leukemia, who have had all sorts of life-threatening diseases. And as soon as they get that diagnosis, everything changes. You immediately start looking at, man, I wish I would have traveled more. Man, I wish I would have loved more. I wish I wouldn't have, stayed in that same miserable job for 30 years, hoping, wishing, and praying that something would change. Resiliency and perseverance is within you at any moment. Number one, you got to sit there and look at who it is you're surrounding yourself with. Are you surrounding yourself with go-getters? Are you surrounding yourself with people who are going to push you and lift you up to a higher level? Or are you hanging around people who are complacent and stale and mediocre? They want to drink their beer and watch their Netflix and play video games or buy shit from Netflix or Amazon, whatever your short-term gratification is. Are you hanging around those people? Or are you hanging around people that are going out and looking at you? That are looking at you going, hey Chris, where's that book? Hey Chris, where's that course? Hey Chris, you said you were going to do this. So I got friends in my life that do that. They'll say, hey Chris, you said you were going to do this. And they like to put it on me because like, no excuses, ha 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 ha, we got you. And I appreciate that. Accountability is huge, man. I mean, to do it on our own is one thing, but to do it with a team of people that care about you and that got your back, that's why I'm such a successful coach, is every single week you meet with me and we just move you along whether you want to or not. And then pretty soon you go, wow, Chris, I didn't realize it was going to be this easy. I had this picture that was going to be so hard. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, raise your hand if you ever had a bad dream. Had a bad dream. What happened? You were in that dream, you thought it was true, and then you woke up and your body thought it was true too. It was just a movie in your head. It was just a movie in your head, but it was true. It was fucking true. And your body said, oh my God, we're in danger. And you started perspirating, your heart started going up. The same thing happens in life. If you sit there and you look at the movie in your head and it's poor and it's lacking and it's scarcity and it's mediocre, guess what? You're going to get a lot more of that. Because that's what your brain is focusing on. The reticular activation system says, oh, what we focus on most is what we go get. We get justification for us being a victim. Oh, see, there I go again, I suck. And then you hang around other people that are victims too, and you guys all commiserate and bitch about how everybody's keeping you down, how you can't keep a job, how you can't keep a relationship. You guys are there, wah, 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 wah. Oh, and then you go fucking, load up on food and do stupid shit, and you're lazy, and you wonder why you're not happy. That's why you're not happy. Because you're not taking chances, you're not taking risks. Perseverance is about pushing through. I'm doing 75 hard. And for the third time, I'm day 30 or 31. 75 days of 2 workouts a day, 10 pages read in a personal development book, a gallon of water, no cheat meals, no sugar, no booze. And I just keep doing it, and my back hurts. But I just keep putting one foot in front of the other. I figure it's going to be a pain otherwise, so why not get in shape and do it and go out there and push myself? Because when you push yourself, you get this feeling like, holy crap, I didn't want to do it, but now I'm so glad I did, right? How many times have you ever gone to work out or gone to the gym and said, wow, that was a bad idea? I could count on my hand twice. I think once was after a dentist, which I thought was a stupid idea. I even used to go after happy hour. That's how dedicated I was. I would go after happy hour. Trash. Are you pushing yourself? Are you tenacious? Are you resilient? Are you setting the example for your kids and for your friends to follow? Or are you just staying behind, hoping, wishing, and praying that something changes? To be resilient is you weather those storms, because when you look at it, you have survived 100% of every fucking thing that happened in your life. 100%. You have survived everything. And now you want to give up? And now you want to go, oh, it's too hard. You made it this far. There's a term, it's called 3 feet from gold. A lot of people quit when they're 3 feet from gold. They're just almost there, and they're just like, oh, I just can't do it anymore. And they go back to what's safe and certain, and they have regrets when they die. I don't want you guys to have the regrets when you die. That's ridiculous. Regrets are my biggest form of leverage. I think, man, did I really spend my day wisely? Did I tell my son I love him? Did I tell my wife I loved her? Did I make a difference in the world today? Did I push myself? Do I feel better for who I was and what I did today? Yes. Every single day. They're not perfect. Some days are worse. I'm not going to lie. I have my bad days. I have my bad weeks. I have my bad moments. But what I have is the tools to be able to get myself out of those situations pretty quickly. But actually, to be honest with you, sometimes I sit in those spaces. Why? Because I'm wondering where it comes from. I ask the question why all the time. Why or where? Where is this coming from? Where is the root of this particular feeling and emotion coming from? Why am I feeling jealous? Why am I feeling envy? Right? Most of us want to ignore that stuff and go run away. We repress it or suppress it. Repress or suppress or express our emotions and our feelings. A lot of people just put them down and they sit there and think, oh, I'll deal with it some other day, or if I just ignore it, then it'll go away. Guess what? No matter what it is, if you're ignoring it, it will never go away. So be honest with yourself. Be honest. If you're not happy in something, tell yourself, I'm not happy. Admit it. And then the next thing you can do is like, what can I do next? I can go talk to the person maybe I'm unhappy with. And if it's myself, then I can have a conversation like that too. What am I unhappy with? I'm unhappy that I never keep my promise. Okay, fine. That was then, this is now. What promise can I make to myself that by which doing so will increase my confidence just a little bit more? What pledges can I start taking to take care of myself, my mind, my body, my soul? So many of you guys out there are taking care of everybody else. You're being a people pleaser. You're hoping to get that validation. You want to get that respect and that love. And like, oh, isn't Karen awesome? Oh, isn't Tim awesome? Oh, they just do so much. They're just so great. And then meanwhile, Tim and Karen are fucking spent. And they're wearing their health down. And then they're not going to be able to enjoy their life later on because they spent it trying to people please everybody else. For what? To make up for some childhood wounds that we didn't process? Guys, that's what therapy's for. I'm actually going to do a session tomorrow. My coach referred me to somebody who does deep inner healing child work, and they kind of do timeline therapy. And she's in New Zealand. I'm going to do it. My coach said, hey, it was phenomenal. It helped her process when she was gang raped as a teenager. Ooh, that's a story right there. Yeah, so think about that. What healing modalities are you looking at? What type of things are you doing in your life? What responsibility you're taking? If you're not happy with something, that's you. If you're not happy in the relationship, go talk to the person. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to find out, oh, wow, I guess this guy's an asshole. I guess this guy's really a bitch, and she doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about me. So now I can make the next decision. Am I willing to put up with it and sacrifice my own happiness to make somebody happy because I'm afraid that I won't get another relationship maybe as good as this? So many people are doing that. Well, it's safer to be here than try to go out there and risk and fail and not have anybody. What kind of life is that? What kind of example are you setting for your kids when you do that shit? Jesus Christ. You know, everybody talks about the schools and the government got to protect the kids. Parents got to get their head out of their ass. Fuck. Oh, I didn't know Johnny was in there playing with guns. Well, fuck, because you had your head up your ass because you didn't process your childhood anger in situations, and you're out there trying to do something else to ignore it, to suppress it, to repress it. Resiliency, courage, discipline. It isn't easy, guys, but god damn, is it worth it? It is so worth it. If I'm doing a live, my pop-up should say, he's doing a live. Leave him alone. We don't want pop-ups while we're doing our live. What's up, Andrea? Thank you for being here. She says, hey, Chris. We'll see we have Jacqueline Rose in the house. Debbie Bettendorf. What up, Debbie? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are beautiful people. So, what are the lessons today? What is it that you could start doing to get uncomfortable? Get uncomfortable once a week. Put a sticky note on your monitor. Put a sticky note on your bathroom mirror. Once a week, go get uncomfortable. Oh, I don't like going to networking events. Okay, I'm going to go to a networking event. Oh, I don't like making cold calls. I want to make cold calls. I want to make more cold calls than I ever have. Because it's just time. You're just going to go through that motion and be able to recognize the fact that you did something you didn't want to do and it wasn't so bad. Oh, and maybe I met some people, right? I can't count how many times I referred people to go to meetups, you know, to find people that have similar interests, and they go, oh my God, Chris, they're just like me. I'm like, yeah, no shit. All you have to do is go to Google and type in meetup.com, right? It's got taking that responsibility, it's taking that proactiveness, right? You could do it on your own. Well, I can tell you this, I wouldn't be probably walking here in front of you right now if I didn't have my coach, if I didn't have my mentors, if I didn't have people, my accountability partners. I wouldn't. I'd probably still be in a corporate job, miserable, making good money and wondering when am I going to actually follow my dreams permanently. I've been coaching and speaking for 20 years. It wasn't until November of 2019 that I jumped into it, and I've been doing it full time since. That's perseverance. That's guts. I went from making 6 figures doing it with my hands tied behind my back to now hustling and being in sales and doing all that stuff. What's up, buddy? I just started to walk slow. So anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that. I gotta go take my mother to my mother-in-law to her chemo and doctor appointments today. And I just wanted to share this about resiliency and just keep doing it. Just make today the best day. Just own today. Don't even worry about the next 2 weeks. Just own today with a vision of what you're gonna do and who you're gonna become. Write a mission statement, write a vision statement. This is who I am. This is who I'm gonna become. That was yesterday's Natalie. That was yesterday's Chris. That was yesterday's Debbie. Whatever it might be. That was yesterday. I'm not that person anymore. When I started doing 75 hard, I'm no longer a person that drinks alcohol. I just don't. I go to parties, I've been to pizza places. I don't drink alcohol. That's just who I became. When I quit smoking, I'm not a smoker anymore. Just decided I wasn't a smoker anymore. You have to decide who you're not going to be anymore. I'm not going to be complacent anymore. I'm not going to be mediocre anymore. I'm not going to settle for bullshit that I don't deserve. Oh, does that sting? How many of you guys are settling for shit that you don't deserve? You're putting up with it. Oh, I put up with this, and I put up with that, and I put up with this, and I put up with that. Why? Why? Where does that come from? That comes from your childhood, ladies and gentlemen. I could point to so many issues that I deal with my coaching clients on a regular basis that goes back to something that happened before 10 years old. Something happened before 10 years old. I gave you the belief that you're not worthy, that you're not good enough. And I'm here to tell you guys, once again, I had that. Like when you read my book, seriously, it's justyoumekid.com. Go there, get on the mailing list. I had no courage. I had no confidence. I was bullied by my mom. I was physically and mentally abused by my mom. I was bullied by the kids on my street. I was bullied by the kids at school. I was embarrassed. I was afraid all the time. So for me to get up on stages and speak in front of thousands of people, oh my God, you're so good at it. Fuck, I was scared to death to speak in front of 3 people before. I was a little kid. I put my foot in my mouth so many times. These kids, when I was about 8 or 9 years old, they said, "Hell, we're gonna play baseball. What position do you want to play?" And I said, "I'll play pitcher, or I'll play batter." That's what I said. And all the kids started laughing. I'll play batter, because that's what I thought that was a position. And I got ridiculed and I got picked on and made fun of for the rest of the school year. Oh, well, here comes the batter, here comes the batter. I never, ever, ever volunteered for a sport again. I never raised my hand to be involved in anything again. I was too afraid. I never picked my hand up in school, found out I had a vision problem and a hearing problem. Trust me, I never raised my, oh, Chris, you didn't get it right again. You know, those teachers, they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They're put into place to teach kids, but they don't know about emotional intelligence, right? And so you think about what teacher said what to you and how you made that belief. Oh, you're never going to be a writer. Your writing sucks. I had an English freshman teacher try to give me an F on my final exam, and wrote all that shit. I went and complained about this guy. I found out he was playing vindictive with students he didn't like because they were outspoken. So I went and I challenged him with the dean at the school, and wound up the guy had a bunch of complaints against him anyway. So because I got fed up and said no way, they allowed me to do a W in the class, and then I retook it and then actually got an A in the next class because the teacher was actually halfway decent. So think about your teachers. Think about yourself. Think about yourself. Oh, what's up, Bob Donnell? When it becomes acceptable, it becomes inevitable. Bob Donnell. Thank you, guys. I'm going to get going inside. I'm going to eat something and get my mother-in-law over to her cancer treatment. Keep her prayers out for her. Keep her prayers out for my friend Ellie. She's also battling cancer over in the UK. So together, let's just band together and let's be one. One love, one unity, one world. We're black, white, straight, gay, Republican, Democrat, tall, short, whatever. We're all the same. We're all the same. On the inside, we all look the same. We can all transfer our organs. We are humanity. Don't let the news, don't let some of these left-handers or right-handers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, don't let them split us up. Together, we are humanity, and we need to act like it. So that's another plug. Go to helphealhumanity.org. It's the company that the organization I'm on the board of directors from. Helphealhumanity.org if you want to give to an amazing organization. But together, let's just be the light we need to see. Let's be the love we need to see. Let's let go of the anger. Let's let go of the hostility. Let's let go of what's not working for us anymore, and bond with our brothers and sisters no matter where they're at and where they're from, and listen to them. Listen to them. I'm not asking you to agree with everybody. I'm asking you to listen and understand and go, wow, I never considered that. I still have my beliefs, but wow, I never considered that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now I can go back and tell my friends that it's not just this, right? We need to do that. I'm doing that. I'm actually going to start doing more live interviews with people. I'm calling it Seeking to Understand. Probably launch in a couple of weeks, where I'm just going to get people who are very passionate about their opinions, and I'm going to seek to understand where their opinions come from, and perhaps maybe challenge them a little bit. You know, not in a mean way or not in an abusive way, but just like, okay, well, what about this and what about this? And you thought about this, and then just have people just consider their thoughts and their feelings before they project them out, because we all need to take a second look at what it is that we're thinking and we're doing. I know I do. And I'm not perfect, and I've never been perfect. So I look at what I say and what I do a lot more closely than I ever did, to make sure that what I think might be funny could also be really hurtful to somebody, you know, a certain segment of society or whatever. So let's be the change that we bitch about, and whatever I can do to help you, I'm here for you guys. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time here on the Facebook Lives. Peace. Love you.